You think you are fat because you are lazy? You believe that just a little more effort will melt the fat away? You are fighting a losing battle. The truth is, your body does not listen to your willpower. It listens to your chemical signals. Specifically, it follows the iron-fisted command of your hormones. When cortisol dominates your system, every diet is futile. Your body enters a survival state, locking down fat stores as if a famine is coming for you. Welcome to the reality of human biology. This is the arena where willpower is a mere whisper against the primal roar of your ancient endocrine system. Why does stress make you gain weight specifically around your midsection? It is not a lack of discipline. It is a calculated biological survival mechanism in action. Your brain screams for control, but your adrenal glands are already pulling the levers. They are driving your hunger, slowing your metabolism, and protecting your energy stores. To win this battle, you must stop fighting yourself. You must learn to reprogram the very signals that tell your body whether to store fat or burn it. Because in the hierarchy of the human machine, biology always wins. It is time to stop the self-blame and start hacking the actual system that runs you. Meet the LPL enzyme, your body's fat storage gatekeeper. Under high cortisol, this enzyme becomes hyperactive, especially in the adipose tissue surrounding your vital internal organs. Cortisol acts like a magnet, pulling fat from your blood and forcing it into your abdomen. It turns your belly into a high-security vault for energy. You cannot wish these enzymes away. You cannot yell at your cells to stop absorbing fat. They are simply following the chemical orders sent from your brain. Visceral fat is different. It has more cortisol receptors than fat anywhere else in your body, making it uniquely sensitive to the stresses of your modern life. The domino effect is ruthless. Stress triggers cortisol, which spikes your blood sugar, which forces insulin to rise. This creates the perfect storm for fat storage. Even if you aren't eating sugar, your liver releases it during stress. Your body thinks it needs fuel to fight a predator that doesn't actually exist. Your body is preparing for a physical battle while you are just sitting at your desk. That unused energy has nowhere to go but into storage. Insulin is the storage hormone. When it is high alongside cortisol, your fat cells are effectively locked from the inside. Burning fat becomes biologically impossible. This is why you feel tired yet wired. You are fueled by stress hormones, but your cells are starving because all the energy is being diverted to fat. Willpower is a finite resource located in the prefrontal cortex. It cannot compete with the systemic, survival-driven commands of the endocrine system that controls your life. The solution isn't to try harder. It is to signal smarter. You must change the data you are feeding your body through your environment and your habits. We are going to stop the fat storage signal at its source. Here are the 5 steps to reprogram your biology and make fat loss an automatic process. Step 1. Master your morning light. The moment you wake up, your cortisol levels naturally peak to give you energy. You must manage this spike correctly. Early morning sunlight, specifically optic flow from movement, signals to your brain's master clock that the day has begun, setting a timer for cortisol's decline. Walking outside for just 10 minutes suppresses the lingering cortisol from the night before. It aligns your internal rhythm with the natural world, reducing systemic stress. Optic flow, the movement of images across your retina, is a powerful neurological hack. It calms the amygdala and lowers the threat level perceived by your brain. Step 2. Stop the cycle of starvation. Extreme calorie deficits are a massive stressor. They scream famine to your body, causing it to cling to fat. Focus on magnesium and high-quality protein. Magnesium is the original chill pill for your nervous system, directly helping to lower your evening cortisol levels. When you provide your body with nutrient density, you send a signal of safety. A safe body is a body that is willing to release its fat. Nutrition is not about restriction. It is about communication. You are telling your metabolism that the environment is abundant and it is okay to burn energy. Hydration and mineral balance are key. Without them, your body remains in a state of low-grade physiological stress that keeps cortisol levels elevated throughout the day. By stabilizing your blood sugar with protein and fats, you prevent the insulin spikes that cooperate with cortisol to lock fat into your abdominal cells. The goal is metabolic flexibility. You want your body to be able to switch between burning food and burning stored fat without triggering a stress response. This isn't a quick fix. It is a fundamental shift in how you nourish your cells. Patience in nutrition leads to permanence in fat loss results. Eat to inform your body that the hunt is over and the feast is here. This is the foundation of a fat-burning hormonal environment. Step 3. Restructure your relationship with caffeine. Most people drink coffee the moment they wake up, crashing their hormones by the mid-afternoon. Wait 90 minutes before your first cup. This allows your natural cortisol peak to clear your system and prevents the afternoon energy slump that triggers cravings. If you block adenosine too early, you create a backlog of sleepiness that hits you later, forcing your body to release more stress hormones just to stay awake. Caffeine should be a tool for focus, not a crutch for survival. Timing it correctly keeps your cortisol curve natural and your fat-burning potential high. Step 4. Prioritize Zone 2 cardio. High-intensity training is great, but not when you are already chronically stressed. It just adds more fuel to the fire. Zone 2 is the intensity where you can still hold a conversation. It is the sweet spot for mitochondrial health and efficient fat oxidation. Training at this level builds your aerobic base without sending your cortisol through the roof. It teaches your body to use fat as its primary fuel. Move your body in a way that feels like an investment, not a punishment. Exercise should leave you feeling energized, not completely depleted and broken. When you are stressed, more intensity is rarely the answer. Lower intensity, higher consistency is how you win the long-term war against stubborn fat. Listen to your biometrics. If your heart rate variability is low, skip the heavy weights and go for a long, meditative walk instead. This is the process of metabolic healing. You are restoring your body's ability to access its own energy stores without triggering an emergency response. You are building a body that is a furnace, not a warehouse. And that starts with movement that respects your hormonal balance. Step 5. Activate your glymphatic system. Sleep is not passive rest. It is the most active fat-burning and brain-cleaning period of your entire 24-hour cycle. During deep sleep, your brain literally shrinks to allow cerebrospinal fluid to wash away metabolic waste. This is your body's internal power wash. A single night of poor sleep can increase your next day cortisol by 25%. It turns on your hunger and shuts off your willpower instantly. Tracking your sleep recovery is vital. You don't lose weight at the gym. You lose weight while you are in a state of deep, restorative repair. Optimize your environment. Keep it cold, dark, and quiet. Your biology requires these conditions to drop the hammer on cortisol and release growth hormone. This is when your body does the hard work of rebuilding. If you skip this, no amount of exercise or dieting can save your metabolism. Sleep is the ultimate biohack. It resets your sensitivity to insulin and leptin, the hormone that tells you when you are actually full. When you wake up recovered, you don't need willpower to resist bad food. Your biology is already balanced, and the cravings simply don't exist. These 5 steps are not suggestions. They are the operating manual for your body. Use them to move from stress to metabolic health. The change happens from the inside out. Once the chemistry is right, the physical transformation becomes an inevitable side effect of your health. Stop fighting a war against your own nature. Your body is not the enemy. It is a highly sophisticated machine waiting for the right instructions. Sunlight, nutrition, caffeine timing, low-intensity movement, deep sleep. These are the keys to the kingdom of your own biological potential. When you cooperate with your physiology, weight loss stops being a struggle of willpower and starts being a natural state of being. Master your cortisol, and you master your body. Willpower may fail, but a properly programmed biological system works for you 24 hours a day. Start your reprogramming today. Subscribe for more deep dives into the science of human optimization. Your journey to a better biology begins now.